right, kids. What time is it?
Absolute Batman number 11. Pretty good. I liked it. Another good issue on this title. Of course, written by Scott Snyder, and the regular artist on this title is Nick Dragotta, really great artist. But in this case, in this issue, it was Clayman, who did a good job. And so in this issue, we get the, as it says, origin of Bane. At least the first part of it is the origin of Bane. We see there's a lot of similarities to the regular universe Bane. You see he's part of a rebellion in the island of Santa Prisca. He gets captured, spends 10 years in prison. Then he leads an escape out of prison and gets away, goes into another island. Winds up meeting with the absolute Joker, who is like some billionaire. And it's kind of hard to tell what happens between them. It's like they have some kind of negotiation, or absolute Joker offers him something, but it's kind of hard to tell whether Bane totally rejected him or accepted it. Almost like it seems like maybe I'm just guessing that the Joker might be financing the start of his criminal empire, because right after that he literally crushes his father to death and takes over and starts his criminal empire, and takes the venom. The venom makes him super strong, super fast. It makes him super smart. He basically knows every fighting technique, every strategy, so that makes him kind of just basically unbeatable against anybody. And he has his organization. And then we get after that we get back to the present, and he's confronting Batman again. This is a continuing storyline with Absolute Bane, and he takes down Batman very easily. Like, he rips his arms off, brings him back to Arkham and starts smashes his face, starts experimenting. And I'm like, at this point, I'm like, what the heck is going on? Because it's like, this has got to be the end of Bruce Wayne because of what he did to him. But then we quickly get the real truth is that this part didn't really happen. This fact that this thing where he kind of just like dismantles Bruce Wayne didn't really happen. It's more like Alfred narrating that this is what would have happened had Bane broken Bruce, and that he would have just transformed into this other just monstrosity. But it didn't happen. He didn't break him, and then the end of the issue is we wind up basically in a bit of a cliffhanger, because he couldn't break Bruce, he even says that the way to break you is by going after your friends. And then he winds up at the very end of the issue winds up like coming after Eddie, Oswald, and Harvey, guessing that he's going to capture them and bring them to Arkham like he did with Wayland, turning him into Killer Croc. And at this point, it seems logical that he will experiment with them as well, basically turning them into some version of their monstrosity types. And I can only guess that maybe what will happen is, by Bane doing this to them, he's going to basically create Bruce's villains, and because. And what they'll wind up doing, this is just me guessing, what they'll wind up doing is hating Bruce for letting this happen to them, and then that's how he gets like his all his villains and stuff like that. So that's just purely just something that makes sense to me. But because it makes sense to me, that probably was not going to happen, because this whole title, Absolute Batman, is like completely unpredictable. It's fun, but it's like Scott Snyder and Nick Dragotta just sitting around and saying to themselves, what's the wackiest thing we can do with this? And then after they figure that out, it's like, no, we got to even go even more wackier. It's just been like this, one issue after another, like this, crazy. So whatever is logical that may happen is probably not going to happen, because they just completely surprise us each and every Snyder completely surprises each and every issue. I like that. I'm enjoying this title. I remember when it first came out, I thought it would be successful, but I also said that, wondering if 12 issues, a year down the road, 12 issues, will people still like this version of Bruce, because he's so different than regular universe's Batman. And I even said, as long as you kind of keep them separate, try not to compare this Batman with regular Batman. As long as you keep them separate as totally different people, you'll just enjoy this title, because it's like so different. It's not really a superhero title, the comic. It's more like a horror title, not superhero. And this is like right in Scott Snyder's wheelhouse, because that's what he's really loves writing horror, and he's really good at it. So it's almost like that's what he did with this title, and he's gonna just keep going. And I'm loving it. Like I said, as long as you keep it separate from regular Bruce Wayne, I think you'll enjoy this comic, and I highly recommend it. That's issue number 11. Can't wait till issue number 2, and I'll be back here for that. And enjoy. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you soon.
Thanks for watching GeekTime TV. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. If you subscribe, make sure to check the little bell icon anytime someone from our network drops new content here. Want some GeekTime swag? Check out the merchandise available in the GeekTime TV store, linked in the channel description below. Share GeekTime TV with friends, and as always, thank you for your support. We'll see you soon.